Osuitok Ipeelee was surely the greatest sculptor from Cape Dorset, and many would argue that he was the greatest Inuit sculptor of all time. He was never satisfied to copy either others or even himself, and he changed up his style as well as his imagery constantly. He was almost a sorcerer in his technical skill at carving stone, but most importantly, his imagination was restless and wide-ranging. He was a member of the Royal Canadian Academy of Arts. In an R.C.A. catalogue of his work, Sharon Van Raalte's appreciation of the man and the artist Osuitok expresses her view eloquently. She writes, "Unlike the stereotype of the Inuit artist looking into the stone to see the form struggling to be released, Osuitok walks the corridors of his own imagination. His images come during dream time, flowing from trance-like state between two worlds, messengers from another reality. They wait like seeds promising life until he finds a piece of stone that will carry their projection." I can't think of a more suitable description of Osuitok's art as it applies to this remarkable lyrical image. Osuitok's idealized yet naturalistic portrayals of animal and human subjects, especially his famous caribou, are justly famous. His sculptures of standing, walking, and rearing caribou are amazing, as are his depictions of fisherwomen and other female subjects. They are staggeringly beautiful, and they're technical marvels. But with Caribou Composition, we get to appreciate Osuitok's imagination in a whole new light. Carved at the end of a decade in the late 1960s, a decade of spectacular artistic flowering in Cape Dorset, this sculpture seems to harken back to the early 1960s, when sculptors and graphic artists, but perhaps most notably the great Kinoyuak, were creating marvelous, flowing, dreamy images of spirits and animals. The caribou's antlers almost remind me of seaweed fronds, something you would see in one of Kinoyuak's drawings or prints from the early 60s. To me, Caribou Composition does indeed seem to flow from a trance-like state of mind. This charming menagerie, a caribou, hare, owl, and other birds, bear, seal, doesn't look or feel like a group portrait. Instead, the image comes across as dreamlike, even visionary. It's clear to me that with this sculpture, Osuitok was not aiming for precision and mastery of the stone, but rather for poetry and magic. This work is truly, quite literally, enchanting.